Alright everybody, welcome back for episode 5 of this Mass Effect 3 walkthrough. Yes, I realized in the last episode that I got Jessica Chobot's name wrong. It has been corrected. You know, yeah, I just don't follow famous people. She's not really famous. She's more of an icon, I suppose. Gaming icon, tech icon. I don't know. I am a lone survivor, and I'm, instead of like a, I can't remember, is it War Hero? Anyway, if you do choose War Hero, I believe sometimes you get messages from your mother on this thing. I haven't actually seen one. I need to watch a playthrough that actually has that, because I would be interested in that little bit of content. Shepard's parents, but I think I'm Earthborn, and I don't know. I apparently don't have any family. This is the war room. This is where a lot of action takes place between angry Krogans and angry Turians. Oh, and I think Geth and Quarians go at it too. Man, these things right here always remind me of that scene from Mass Effect 2, where Joker has to climb up there being chased by the Reapers or Collectors? Reapers. Collectors. Man, good job. Anyway, my mouse is apparently unhappy. Okay, this room right here, most annoying room. I'm granted Spectre status on the Citadel, and I don't have to go through these things. I could just run right through them. On my own ship, I have to submit to security scanning. That one, I believe, is the load screen.
The Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Yes, I will get on that. I might do this, I don't know.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
I could have helped. I could have bought you a toothbrush. Can I say get over it? I'm worried that he's going to say something really rude, like, you're on an Alliance ship and you're ugly anyway. You don't need a toothbrush. I could have helped.
We're in the middle of a war, Specialist. We've got bigger problems than finding a toothbrush.
Understood, Commander. And to be clear, I'm happy to be here. If I can help with the comm system and get you the intel you need to win this war, I'll have done more than I ever did in the lab. Was there anything else?
You know, now I feel bad. We're in the middle of a war. Yeah, you need a toothbrush, just like you need dry socks. Gotta have dry socks. The last thing I need is her out in medbay with an abscessed tooth in a, am I really gonna do this to you guys? I am.
How'd you end up in the military, anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
This is hardly frontline service. I realize we're on a ship. You're not in a trench somewhere. I'm not going to hand you an assault rifle.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
No, man.
Oh, believe me.
Not that
Seeing
again.
the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I?
No.
Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
Wow. I like her. Compared to some of the other people. Vega.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
Nerd. Sorry. Personal history.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
I studied at Yardale, where I attained a 4.0 grade point average.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Yeah, what a pessimist. Alright.
Carry on, Specialist.
Alright, well we did that, and everybody lived through it, so we might do that more often. I am excited to go talk to Joker, because I miss him. And that's why I'm going the wrong way. And, what are you? What are you doing? You just had a thing. I chased you to get a salute. Okay. Alright. That's how desperate I am for my crew's approval. Salute me! The man, the myth.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
It's not their fault. It is their fault.
They've spent years
sarcasm.
denying the threat. You think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus. Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them, you know, for old time's sake.
Nice. If I close my eyes, I feel like I'm talking to Chris Griffin.
Commander?
Commander, thanks. No salute? Whatever. Okay, we're not in space. For a second there, I thought we were in space. I was a little concerned. It's like, why can't I access the airlock? Bold move, Shepard.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Spacing your entire crew. Let's do it. Private email. And a new message? Oh, God. You're kidding. Welcome back, gift. Edie. Pause it and read it if you like. Priority mission, Eden Prime. Oh, that's just like the old days. Cerberus attacked Eden Prime and is now occupying the colony. Allied forces are stretched too thin right now to attempt to liberate the colony, but we've been doing what we can to covertly aid the local resistance. So why do you need me? No. N7 Special Ops Team. Read. Oh, good thing I scrolled down. Wow. New article on the Quarian fleet. I like the Quarian development in this game. I think their story is intriguing. Did I go down too far? I don't know. I can't imagine anybody wants to read all this. I can only think of one person. The AT-12 Raider. It's a shotgun. Hell of a kick. Can punch a hole through almost anything. My treat. Well, thanks, James. More positive ratings than any other assault rifle in polls of law enforcement agencies. I'm not a law enforcement agency. Best of luck. Who wrote it? Who wrote it? Our best... Yeah. It says it at the top. Who's that? Your VI, Edie. Huh. Alliance Engineering. I don't ever remember meeting that guy. Armor from your fans. From Rhode Island. Subject, my dog. Weird. Flash traffic. Galaxy-wide alert for human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. It sounds serious. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System Earth under Reaper attack. Well, that's a little... Oh, wait. Man, if you're going to read these... go down and pause. And go down and pause. Please don't be... Please. Okay, I can handle it. Reinstatement. Yeah. Letter acknowledges your reinstatement in the Alliance Navy per Admiral David Anderson's recent verbal communication. Legal mumbo jumbo. Furthermore, you are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. That is quite the extensive power to have. Oh, yeah, well, I got an alliance with the Turians, but in return, after the war, they kind of get to occupy Earth, and they get to have all of our stuff. You're welcome. We lived. Alliance Force, oh yeah, another one of these. Alright. Does it give me a bunch of missions now? Do I watch the tutorials? No. Boy, that was a good waste of 5 minutes, huh? Eden Prime, we've already talked to Trainer. I am going to run around the ship and talk to everybody. I'm going to start by looking at my fish. This should definitely be a 0.5 episode. What was I thinking? I promised that we would go and fight the Reapers. Fish tank. But I do get to keep all my fish. And apparently I'm missing a ship, and I don't know which one it is. I'm missing 2 ships. I do have a space hamster. Squeak. Does this matter? Squad selection? I've only got 2. Oh, I can cycle appearances. Info. Power recharge plus 25%. Power recharge plus 25%. Power damage plus 25%. Power damage. And power damage. So now I just have to find... That one looks great. I'm not going to use any of these people, so... Weapon damage, 25%. Actually, I will use Liara, especially on the mission to her home world, and I'm going to bring Javik with me so that he can basically tell her how wrong she is. The Asari have a religion based on the things that the Protheans did, and they hold the Protheans to be gods. Well, they've mistaken the Protheans for gods, and Javik calls her out on it. Basically tells her, oh, yeah, I remember that battle. I remember what happened. We aren't gods. Shields plus 25%. Shields plus 25%. Weapon damage. So now I just have to find weapon damage. That's a ridiculous outfit. Alright, I guess we're going to go with his normal. Oh, and I got to put on my armor. This is really going to be an episode, a half episode. I'm not. No, there's no way. Hey, let's listen to some music while I do this. Oh yeah. That's good. That's great. Armor set. Collector armor. Not bad. I think I got this Amalur Reckoning, maybe? Tough to say. Cerberus Ajax armor. Wow, that's a lot of ammo. Power damage, weapon damage, no health boost. I don't know if that's what I want to use. Alright, N7 helmet just cause. Can I? Oh, that's right. You can do all the customizations. The red's not going to cut it. Green? Yellow? Yellow is my favorite color. Pink. That's more of a purple, but you get the picture. Okay, that's just going to be annoying. The blue? There's tint? There are lights? Oh, I see. Yeah, we'll stick with red. This is black lights? Well, those probably aren't black lights. Okay. Let's go downstairs. Now the fish are fed. The crew deck. Say that fast enough sounds a little weird. Hey, everybody, get on the crew deck. Oh. See this right here? I know it's going to be hard for you to read. Silas, Monica. Huh. Oh, there's Ashley. Well, never mind. I was going to point out the one person that died in the suicide mission. Well, she didn't die in the suicide mission. She died as a result of the abduction. I believe I lost her anyway. I chose to save Dr. Chakwas instead. I thought, oh, bad timing. I thought Caden would be in there. I forgot he's unconscious in the hospital somewhere. Now, this is the men's bathroom. Is there a women's bathroom? Oh, that's right, you can't go in it. You could go in it in the first Mass Effect, I believe. Oh no. This is where Thane used to be. Oh well, we'll see him again later. Observation room. Maybe this is where Caden hangs out. Or is this where Samara hangs out? I can't remember. That's the poker game that I can't get in on because I'm the commander. And it's apparently bad form. Oh, this would be that room that Liara brought all the equipment into. Look at that lens flare. It's not very organized. A gigantic tube cable on the ground. 343 Guilty Spark.
Greetings, Commander Shepard.
Huh. What are you?
I'm Glyph, a VI assistant to Dr. Tassoni. I help her sort and catalog collected data. She's asked me to draw your attention to a terminal connected to her information network.
Yeah, this upgrade terminal?
It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
I don't remember finding any
What should I
useful
be looking
upgrades,
for?
useful upgrades
I'll
in there.
inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Oh. I'm not ready.
It was less than ideal. At least the Council can't deny the Reapers exist.
Ha!
But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over
Oh, they don't
which
have any
portion
examples
of
of
the
them.
galaxy to save.
They're like little 5% upgrades.
Info brokers turn you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
Info
I'm
broker.
flattered. I think.
It's a nice room. Do those screens? Yeah, those screens
Liara?
follow us.
What is all this stuff?
After you left for Earth, I had the chance to track down the information trader who'd kidnapped my friend. It wasn't easy, but I found the Shadow Broker and took over his information network.
You're running that from the Normandy?
What I can. Not all of the old broker's networks remained intact, but I have agents.
So you took over as the galaxy's most famous information trader?
Notorious might be a better term. At least it means I can help research this Prothean device. It's far too dangerous to use until we understand it.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
People have described this device as a MacGuffin, sort of a plot device just to... because their writers were lazy. I think it's actually a pretty interesting idea. We just need it working. Hey, you know, if they... well, what if it was like a Halo ring and it destroyed all life on Earth? Or destroyed all life in the galaxy? I'm going to say we just need it working because ultimately, if they were willing to try it, then it must do something. And it must do something anti-Reaper-y.
We can figure out what it does later. Our priority's getting it built.
Well, if we know
Just
what it
give me
is...
some warning before you flip the switch.
Where are you gonna
This will be
run?
difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt. Shepard, there's something I need to ask before we go any further.
I know you and Tally grew close. Is that in the past? Should I forget there was anything between us?
A lot has happened since then.
Yeah, even if I didn't like
I
Tally,
don't think we'd work anymore.
I don't think I could
Really?
break her heart. She's so nice,
you
and she's so innocent.
For letting me know.
I think it's best for both of us.
Of course. Well...
God, that's
anyway,
hard.
I should get down to business. There's a lot to do if we're to discover exactly what the Protheans left us.
Yeah, there is. +2 reputation. Is this safe? I'm gonna assume those are fiber optics. What is this?
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Pause and read. Pause and read. Sometimes I wonder if all this is going to be worth it. Will anyone actually pause and read? Oh well, doesn't take that much time to do. Attachment. I need to open attachment. So I have access to use it, but I can't open the attachment.
Hello again, Shepard.
I just can't bring myself to talk to her.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Yes, we will.
Of course.
Please, enjoy your day.
Thanks. You're not an AI. I don't need to respect you. Don't let Legion hear me say that. Reassign bonus powers. Dominate. That's the one. That's the one I want. That's the one I want to try anyway. Although stasis does come in handy later on, but yeah. Closed door. Squad. Disrupt synaptics. Recharge rate. Increase duration. Increase recharge speed or duration. It's a tough one. Under the effects of the power of the target does 40% more weapon damage. That's rough. Like massive nerve damage, doing 50 points of damage per second. Man, I'd hate to make a... While under the effects of power, the target does 60% more weapon damage. It takes... Wow! I can make little tanks. Target takes 30% more damage from all sources. So I can make a killer, or I can have something killed. I think I'm going to go with have something killed. We'll see how that works. Increase duration, massive nerve damage, and takes 30% more damage. There's a chance that I won't even upload this episode.
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old medbay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
What?
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just
Aw.
make sure everything is okay.
I'm going to let her do this.
Guess
Because
a checkup
she's...
never hurts.
Yeah.
Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some
Is that a-
diagnostics on your implants.
Is that
It'll
her
take
because
a
she's
few
mad at
minutes.
me for all the things I've made her
Your
do?
implants are showing little sign of rejection.
Or was she hitting on
Just
me?
keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return.
Oh, they're here.
That's it. You're the picture of health.
Yeah, other than the scars.
How's our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Oh.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them.
Thank
If
you.
I were to feel anything, it would
Where's
be
Caden?
guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
Thank you.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance
No
is my
kids?
spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
I'm gonna do
I'll
that.
see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Dominate. Reputation. I don't think there's anything in here. Reassign powers. Reassign bonus powers. Gotcha. Oh, shoot. That's where we put... See, now, this is the ship's computer. This is like the AI room. Why would we put her in here? That makes no sense. And why would we put Legion in here? At least people can be trusted. I thought I had a cook. Not yet, apparently. And no Garrus. I can't wait to get Garrus back. I like, of all the trillions of people in the universe, you always find your friends. Of course, that's kind of true in real life, too. It's like you could travel hundreds of miles from home and bump into somebody that you went to high school with. For no reason. Is there really any reason to go to engineering? That's Javik's room. And I can't remember what's in this room. Oh, yes. Our friend Jessica. Huh? Chillbot.
How's your new assignment working
Whoa!
out, fellas?
Where's something
normal,
slimming?
Except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth.
Oh.
The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
So people
I
aren't...
can do this, Commander.
This is...
Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
That's funny. If the Elcor aren't capable of crying, but... That's funny. I wonder how Elcor do cry. Extreme dissatisfaction this one has.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr.
Yes.
contacted me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back. I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
You owe me. No.
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Ugh.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
You realize...
Does the new Normandy
He's
stack
the
up
one
with
that's
the
going to
old
do all the
SR-1?
fighting.
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely
If they're under Hackett's command, then they're a war asset.
The size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
I like it.
Pretty much.
I don't like it.
I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
There's something
Hopefully
that
that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significant.
carries over from Mass Effect
It
2.
can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means...
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was
That's
losing
creepy.
it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken.
As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Well, don't get too
Carry
attached.
on, Adams.
Aye, aye,
Sorry. Foreshadowing. I don't even think Jack stays down here. Nope, she just turns into a war asset. That's right. That's my wandering around a ship music. Man, I'm barely going to keep this episode below 40 minutes, and nothing happened in it. I can't remember. Is there anything... Oh, I can only climb on stuff during missions. Got it. Alright, James. Doing your space pull-ups. You know, gravity is reduced in here, right? I'm just kidding.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Great.
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Oh,
Yeah.
they did.
We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Paladin.
And his son.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
I don't need a reason. Thought I'd come say hi. That's the truth. But,
It's my ship. I go where I want and talk to whoever I want.
Fair enough. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well...
exposition.
Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
Dance? How does he know for sure that when he says dance, he means boxing? Like, I'm game. Let's dance. But I am game.
I think I can handle
Let's
it.
do it. Is
Okay,
this a
no
quick time
problem.
event? Because it
Let's
should
dance.
be.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Beat on your other
Oh,
CO
yeah?
too?
And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
I
Nice.
thought he said talk and dance. I love
What do you
that.
mean was?
Died. With most of my squad. protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy.
This has got to break about 100 regulations.
I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
I can talk and dance.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
Oh, I see why you're so flippant with
You
me.
didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Rude. Rude.
I do.
You're a shrink too?
Apparently I'm a better boxer than you.
That stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
By shrink you mean boxer.
So? Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe...
I'd like to get hit by him just one time. Language. Oh, then they embrace.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Not as I know you are, because we just boxed and I kicked your butt.
Thanks for the pep talk.
And the bloody nose.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, Loco.
I shouldn't encourage this behavior on my ship.
Loco, huh?
But we could all be dead tomorrow anyway, so...
As long as you remember who's in charge.
Hit me.
Call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
What? +2 reputation. All that fighting. Are you gonna talk to me now?
Hey again. What's up?
I don't want to fight.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that.
Yeah, what was
Next
the rest of that? Is there a Shepard-Vega relationship possibility? I don't think so.
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now.
There's a Jessica Chobot relationship.
Not yet, anyway.
We'll
I
get back
believe.
there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
Esteban is our gay shuttle pilot.
Family back on Earth?
Yeah.
True story.
Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Esteban.
Yeah. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other.
Esteban?
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people.
Esteban's not a
Some people just don't
nickname.
match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So, I'm a loco, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty crazy.
You're
but the
crazy.
shit you've done makes me look sane.
Well, isn't that great? Faux hawk. Is that what I... Gray shirt. Dog tag. Never mind, I'm no good at
talk to you
this.
later.
You bet.
Here's your puppy. Oh, I thought there was a way to talk to him.
Good job.
Aw. What are you guys doing down here? Oh. Oh my. Alright. Well, I hope you two enjoy yourself down here in the dark at the very tail end of the lowest deck of the ship. They're probably planning a surprise party for me. I gotta do all this stuff too.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Well, as much as I like to chase people around to get salutes, At
Nice to meet you,
ease.
Lieutenant.
There,
What's going on?
soldier.
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
Not a
So
nickname.
you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
Is that a capital
So what's
C on
happening with our supply
Cerveza?
chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth.
Not the Mako,
Especially
huh?
given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
Ooh.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
He is a lieutenant. Let's hit
How long
it.
have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. Practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So, you can fly fighters and fix them.
Oh, bird.
Yeah. And I got a
Fighter.
knack for procurement too.
No, I'm just
They
kidding.
were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
Oh man, that's a lot of filler.
I was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
Hey, don't talk like that.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
I like the
Good
Kodiak.
eyes, Commander.
Oh wait,
This is the UT-47A Kodiak.
got that
It's got
wrong.
an
I
upgraded
hate that
ESO
ship.
core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
Well, more Vega.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
It's a good weapon.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
Awkward.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
I don't remember having too many complaints about the Cerberus
stationed on Earth.
Normandy.
Do you have
Mass
family
Effect
there?
2.
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Me neither.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Esteban. Not a nickname. Casual appearance. What part of this is casual? And this little Han Solo leather vest get up. And what's the difference between that and that? Oh, one's a little more battle-y. One's a little more dressy. Oh, wow. Casual. Alright. And we can weapon upgrades. This is... Why is the Geth pulse rifle level 6? I really need to think about buying... Well, this is just necessary. It might bankrupt me. But the Black Widow is a very... Wow. Wow. This is getting expensive. No. There, just double click on it. That's so expensive. This better be worth it. Oh, I will get an achievement for that in a little bit. There's the Hurricane. I like this rifle, so I'm gonna upgrade it all the way as well. And that'll probably be it. Wait a minute. Crusader's a great shotgun. You can only upgrade them that far because... No, I can upgrade this one all the way. Man, that's expensive. I'm spending all my money. Alright, that's about enough of that. Weaponsmith, level 10. Are you sleeping? I don't need that pistol. Stuck at level 7. That's a rifle. Alright, I like it. I think that's going to be all I'm going to do this episode. I cannot believe I just spent 45 minutes just running around the ship talking to people. So this is definitely going to be a 0.5 episode. I'm sorry it wasn't that entertaining. It was full of a lot of important information, and I will talk to you later in episode 5? Alright, thanks for watching.